Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to show you guys a quick, easy, and mess-free way that I've discovered to apply my wigs. And it's just really simple, and you don't have to deal with the stickiness or the whiteness or the crust of the got-to-be glue, or it's for someone who doesn't want to wear their wigs for like weeks at a time, because this one, it doesn't last as long as like the Ghost Bond glue and things like that. So this is really for someone that's on the go. They just want to put their wig on and get out of the house. So this is the wig that I'm going to be using. This wig is from WowAfrican, and it is the forgotten texture. And I say that because it is Indian hair. So when I was in high school, everybody wanted Indian hair, but now everyone wants like Brazilian hair and Malaysian hair and things like that. So I say that it's the forgotten texture. But this is a 360 frontal from WowAfrican, and look at this hairline, you guys. Like, this hairline looks so good. I have not done anything to it. This is literally fresh out of the package. So I'm just going to show you guys what the inside looks like. You know, you get the 4 inches of parting in the front and the 2 in the back, along with the 2 combs, 1 on each side. Oh my gosh, emails. 1 in the front and 1 in the back, along with adjustable straps. And like I said, this is pre-plucked. Go ahead and bleach my knots, and then I'm going to come right back. Okay, so the knots are bleached, and a lot of people asked me this in my last video. They asked me because I mentioned in the comments about tinting the lace, so I figured I would go ahead and show you guys really quick. So this is the fabric dye that I use. You can get this from Joann's or any type of fabric store or craft store, and it is by Rit. And I get the color tan, so you have to use hot water for this. So all you want to do is take a container that can fit the entire front of your lace front in and fill it with hot water. It has to be steaming water, and then you want to take 1 cap full of the dye and just pour it in and mix it together. So I like to do a test strip, so I just cut a piece of the lace that I'm obviously not going to use, and I put it into the mixture once I mix it together, and I let it sit, and I check on it every couple of minutes. So this time it took about 2 minutes to get to the desired color that I wanted. As you can see, 2 minutes have passed, so I'm going to check it, and I'm going to just dab it off a little bit and show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to place it against the back of my hand, and you're going to see that ashiness in the lace is gone on that part. So now I know that 2 minutes is all that I need in order to get the lace my perfect shade. So now that I know how long I need to let this lace front sit, I can go ahead and submerge my entire front and the back of my wig in case you want to pull it up. I don't usually pull mine up, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and submerge this in and set my timer for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to wash it out once it's set. So here's the unit, nice and washed, and like I said, this hairline looks so good that the only thing that I'm going to do to it is I'm going to break up the hairline in the front, and that's it. I'm literally just breaking up the front row of hairs. And if you guys want to see a detailed video on how I bleach my knots or pluck the front of my frontals, then I'll go ahead and leave that down below for you guys. But yeah, so once I finish breaking up this hairline, I'm just going to go ahead and set my part, because I want to do a middle part, and I like doing this while the hair is wet because it just dries in the direction that I want it to go, instead of the hair just blowing all around. So once my part is set, I can go ahead and go in with my blow dryer and begin to blow it out. So once the hair is blown out, I can go ahead and go in and cut the lace off. And then once I cut the lace off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to install my elastic band. So again, you can get this elastic band from Amazon. That's where I usually order mine from. Or you can get it from a fabric store, Joann's, Walmart. I'm not sure if Target has it, but pretty much any craft store. And you just measure from ear to ear behind your head and see how long that you need it, but you have to stretch it out, because if you just leave it regular, then it's going to still be saggy, so you have to stretch it a bit. before you cut it, and then that's what you're going to use. And then I like to sew it in behind the ear tabs, so enough for the ear tabs to come over where my sideburn area is. I do not put it on that part, I put it behind that part. So basically I put it on that thick line of where they connect, I guess it's where they connect the frontal and the back pieces together. So that's where I like to sew it. If you guys can see, I'm sewing it directly on that line. So once it is sewn in, it should look something like this. And now we're just going to place this bad boy on. So I already have a little bit of foundation on this wig cap. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the wig on and then adjust it to how I want it to sit. So once you have the hair positioned, you're just going to go ahead and you're going to take the front pieces and pull back the lace so that we can apply the spritz. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but every time I went to the hair shop, or even when my sister used to do my hair, spritz is what was used to hold my curls. And this is probably what made me hate holding spray so much. Like, I really do not like holding spray, and this is probably the reason why, because it used to be so crunchy. So you do not want to spray this directly on your hairline, or it will drip all the way down and cause a complete mess, and it will dry shiny and just, you don't want it. So you're just going to go ahead and you're going to take a tiny brush and you're going to paint it along your hairline. This one you're not going to get as tacky as you would with the Got To Be glue, but it does get sticky enough to hold the wig down. And you're just going to let it dry for a bit, and then you're just going to take your fingers, ignore my nails, I got them done after I filmed this, and you're going to press it down and just hold it in place. You don't have to blow dry it, you don't have to necessarily tie it down, but you can if you want to. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the rest of the hairline. The cause of all the thunder, the cause of all the scream. Lies you told me was somehow true. The scream that I've been singing has really been blue. All that I can do is hand myself to you. Let me love you. So now that the front part is tacked down, I'm just going to take this Vanity Planet flat iron, and I'm just going to glide through a couple of pieces. I don't want to have it bone straight. I just want it to be a little bit flattened, especially at the roots, but I want to keep the fullness. So now I'm just going to go ahead and work the baby hairs. I don't know about you guys, but I've mentioned this before. I just hate straight hair and gelled edges. I don't care if it's a wig. I don't care if it's real hair. Like, something about that just really bothers my soul. So I'm just going to use my edge control for this part. After I go ahead and cut out a few baby hairs, I'm going to cut them relatively short because I don't really want the baby hair look with this wig. I just kind of want it to camouflage the division of my forehead and the lace part. So I'm just going to actually just treat it like I would if my real hair was straight. So I'm just going to put the edge control on it, and I'm just going to brush the baby hairs back and kind of not forward. I'm just trying to cover up the lace part that you can see. So once the tiny baby hairs are set in place, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. And if you guys have any other videos that you would like to see or any tips you would like to share with me, go ahead and leave them down below and I will try to get to them all. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.